not
Forgot.
been recording again?
Recording.
Or the recording stopped. I don't know if it's since the last break but I thought I had started it again. Fuck.
It's okay.
Well, is your hard drive full?
No,
I
I'm
seem to
recording.
recall that being.
Yeah, but now I'm recording to the external hard drive,
Oh, cool.
which I have a lot of space on. So I don't know. I'm sorry. I am the
okay.
worst.
At least it wasn't like a full 6 hours.
Yeah,
Eh.
it's just
At least it
like
wasn't 14 hours.
no.
Yeah. No, you've had far worse transgressions, Miya, and we forgave you those. I think you're fine.
You mean making everyone panic?
Yeah,
3
that was
hours in
great.
advance.
Yeah.
Why is nobody
That was
here?
hilarious to watch unfold.
And everyone would just wake up and comment on it as they woke up.
Yeah, it was fine. I only got that at like 6 a.m.
Sorry. Anyways.
It's like, thankfully, I was up anyways. But hey.
I don't know how much is missing, but basically you guys are have gone back, healed up, rested, and
Fought
are
over a pseudo-dragon. The important things.
Fought.
Okay.
and you're at the edge of the marsh.
I made my own pseudo-dragon with minor illusion.
Selene stole the bed again.
Usual.
You know, normal
Usual.
thing. Usual. Now I want a D&D session called The Usual Suspects.
Right, and you start walking in the marsh, following the path.
Yep.
All right. If you stay the whole time on the path, that is from your map, it's not too difficult. You manage to avoid the worst of the treacherous puddles. Like, there are bits and pieces where you have to walk a bit in water. It's not always a perfect path, but overall, it's not too bad, and nothing horrible happens to you.
Like a water weird?
Like a water weed. Water weird.
I know.
Words.
Like horrible, putting all those W's right there. Like, what the fuck?
It's pretty weird if you ask me.
A water weird. And
Ballor, what are you sighing for?
It wasn't me.
And you eventually arrive to a sort of rocky outcrop in the marsh that is less muddy. It forms a sort of island. It's partly covered in thick, spiny bushes, and it's where the tower should be, according to your map.
But there's no tower?
There's no tower?
There is no tower.
By all the gods, the townsfolk were right. There is no tower.
Armenos.
Yes.
That pendant that I gave to you.
Mm-hmm.
The one that you said acts as part of a whole. That the goblins were carrying on them with a map to... Hobgoblins were carrying on them with a map to a tower that apparently doesn't exist. Are you following?
Oh.
See where you're getting at that.
Yes.
I open up my backpack and root through for the cloth that I stored the pendant in.
Okay.
Bear with a second, sorry.
Sure. Excuse me.
Such elegance. She's beauty, she's grace. Well, their beauty, their grace. Sorry. They will kick you in the face.
Yeah, I really will. Really, really will. Then I'll enjoy it too. Only way to kick someone in the face is if you enjoy it. I am also saving time here by doing DM work surreptitiously while we're doing things. Yeah, no, the reason that I recognized the water weird is because my players are going to be fighting a corrupt water weird as their BBG in this area. It's become corrupted by Tiamat leaking chaos magic through the plains. Tiamat is going to be the big, huge evil of this entire campaign, by the way.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm very excited.
Is that the
could-
campaign where we are NPCs?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, it is.
I apologize for
No
the
worries.
intrusion. Yeah, I am going to wear the necklace
Okay.
or the pendant.
You do that.
Nothing changes.
The
Touch on some
island
of
is
the-
still in front of you with thick bushes, spiny bushes. It's mostly covered
Does
in them.
there seem to be a path or any sort of way up onto the island?
Not really.
I'm going to walk up and find a place without thorns and wrap my hand around one of the branches.
Alright, you wrap your hands around one of the branches.
It's not an illusion, it's actually
Yeah, it's actually there.
it's actually magic. Or actually
I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation on the pendant and just to make it shine a bit more.
Ding! Ding!
Okay. So transmutation magic on it isn't an activator. Am I standing like in front of where the tower should be?
You don't know, it's kind of like the map is by the crude drawing and like it says on the island is not big. So basically you should take most of the space on the island, which is currently covered in bushes.
the entire island is covered in bushes. It's not
Most-
like there's a
most
hole
of it.
where a tower would be.
No. Most of it is covered in bushes.
I awaken mind the pseudo dragon. There should be a tower here. Do you know anything?
You hear it snoring
About it?
back into your mind. It's still sleeping.
Okay.
Don't wake the sleeping dragon.
I'm having an internal
It says-
turmoil here.
It said stone, correct?
Stone, yes.
Find a stone and touch the amulet to it.
I love you all.
I will go and find a stone.
Why?
Right, well, the ground is mostly rock.
said
If you're looking
transmutation.
for tiny stones,
Just stone.
I meant like just have him touch the element stone, not necessarily
Okay.
a small one.
the
Just
ground on
touch stone.
under your feet seems to be stone.
Try everything. That's the thing in magic. Just try everything.
Until something explodes your face.
Yes, Krark.
Pen-
How far do I have to go to be able to see round the corner of the island?
You would have. Well, not really. It's not like huge, and
I
like there
want-
aren't really like. You can see most of the island. It goes a bit upwards. You might want to walk around it or
I want
hack
to walk
your
around the
way
island.
through your hack your way through the brushes to try and. Alright, make me a perception check. since you're walking around.
22.
Okay. Those bushes, it's weird because you can almost see like a square shape in them, like in the way they're
I was
growing.
wondering. Touch the pendant to the bushes.
I will
Do
go
I see
along.
anything else while I'm walking around the island?
Nope, just more marsh all around.
I'm going to take out my axe and start hacking through where I saw the square shape.
All right. You realize that in the center of this massive amount of bushes, there is like, it looks like the top of a tower. You know the indentations, the crenellations.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It looks like there's the top of a tower on the ground, and the stonework still looks quite decent, even if a bit wet and covered in vegetation.
Seeing that, I walk back to the party, and probably the first time in the day I'm going to speak and say, "Found something. Come on."
Oh, great. I'll follow.
I will as well.
And I just, when we get to the point where everyone can see it, I just stop and point at what I found.
So there is a tower just buried?
Looks
An
like
endless spire.
Sunk.
Can we see a trapdoor or anything on
I-
the top?
You'll have to rummage a bit and cut down more of the brush, but you can eventually find like a hole with a staircase going down. It's a bit slippery and muddy, and you can see the rusted hinges where a trapdoor would have been, but it seems to not be there anymore. And yeah, basically there's a staircase going down.
That one fell down. That one burned down, fell over, and then sank into the swamp. Sorry.
I'm going to continue smashing through the branches till everyone can get through.
Yeah, I'm just letting them do their work.
Alright,
Same.
well, you guys can easily clear a path to it, and those with dark vision can see that it seems to open into a room.
I want goggles of the night.
It opens up into a room.
Yes, it opens into a room.
Oh, I do have dark
Excellent.
vision.
Thank you, because I'm a punny human.
I unfortunately have nothing to set light to things.
I actually have torches, but that seems like a stupid idea if we're going to try to stealth this. Of course. No, wait. Miya, you watch Matt Colville, don't you?
I don't know what you're talking about. I actually don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know Matt Colville?
Yes, but I
Okay.
don't know what precise thing you're referencing.
The pulling a Colville that all of his players say that he does, where they will stealth
The
their way
Colville
into
screw?
something. The Colville screw, yeah. They will stealth their way into something.
I am
And then
pulling
fail.
nothing.
No, just the dungeon is. Right, okay. Sure. We're gonna stealth this. Let's just stealth this.
Are you going to be able to not fall down on things if you can't see?
Yeah, I just won't be able to see anything, and I'll move slowly. I think you move at 1/4 your pace unless you have a light or a guide. I might be wrong about that. That might be 1/2 pace.
Okay.
And I mean, I can perceive stuff at disadvantage in dim light. I just can't see in darkness. Because I'm human, not blind.
There would be, like, once your eyes get used to it, there would be dim light, at least in the room under your feet. I'm assuming you guys are still, like, at the top of the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What can we see?
From here, you can see a stone floor and moss.
everywhere or just beneath us? Like on the walls and...
You can't exactly see the walls from there.
Oh. Okay.
Well, I guess you can see one of the walls. And like, there a bit of marshy vegetation in it, growing in it, but...
Cool.
Who desires to lead?
Not the one without dark vision.
I just walk on in.
Of course you do.
I thought so.
I decide that I should follow right behind.
I will... Well... Do you want to be at the back, or...
I'm gonna grab onto your belt. Lead the way.
Very well.
As I walked in, actually, I said, since this appears to be all I'm good for, and just walked on in.
We need to address Krark's
Feelings.
You're good at it. You're good at hitting.
self-worth issues.
Yes.
You're very good at killing and hitting things as well, do not forget.
That's not helping.
Our backstory is literally I hired him as a mercenary.
Yeah, that's great.
So, inside you find it is a damp and mossy. There is a staircase that seems to be going down further at the other end of the room. The only thing that seems to have survived the passage of time, there's a lot of dust also everywhere, is a massive stone table and a moss-covered statue in a corner.
What's... I can't really see that, can I?
I
Probably
will
not.
I'll awakened mind tell Selhene everything I see.
Okay.
So she feels in the loop.
Excellent. I'm going to...
You can she can reply with the awakened mind, right? Like with message.
You've been running it like that, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I believe so.
because we did that during the fight.
So wait, I can or can't?
You can.
Can, yes.
Okay.
When he
I'm
talks to
going
you, you can reply at that moment.
I'm going to reply. Is there any reason why you did not say this aloud? Are we in danger? And I'm pulling my gun out.
I just in case is all.
Aloud. You're kidding, right?
I don't know if there's anything around the corner. Also out
Sorry.
loud.
Mentally. Oh, that was out loud. Okay. Then, yeah. Sigh.
Alright. So, are you guys going towards something or just standing at the bottom of the stairs?
Sorry. So what
I'm
was
going
it?
to light a torch because fuck everything.
Selhene tried
Wait,
for
can-
2 seconds.
And suddenly Vecna attacks.
Utterly irritating.
If I spot her starting to strike for a torch, I want a minor illusion her face right in front of hers.
You want to what?
Minor illusion a face, so it's right in front of yours, just as you strike it and see it.
What is that to see through? Like a DC what check? I know it's a wisdom.
Probably wisdom or intelligence versus his
I'm gonna find it now.
DC, but it would say on the spell.
You create blah blah blah. Where's? I'm trying to find where it says about save. Oh, here we go. Successful intelligence investigation check against your spell DC.
Investigation. Alright. Cocked. Jeez. Dice tray. And I put that right back in the dice tray. They're in the little holder. Wow, I can't roll today. 13.
She doesn't make it. It's 14.
You see a face in front of you just as you light up the.
I swing the torch at it.
It goes
I
right through
dive
it.
because I'm right in front of you. And
What a wonderful use of a spell slot.
oh no, it's a cantrip. It's fine.
Oh, it's a
minor
cantrip.
illusion.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah. I wouldn't have wasted. Hey, that's a sign of my caution.
It's a sign of your dickishness.
I just
I'm going to.
just do that motion of walk into the room or scurry into the room.
Scurry, you cockroach. I'm going to brandish the torch. Can I see the room now?
Yeah.
Cool. The statue that you said is covered in moss.
Yeah.
What is it a statue of?
It's kind of hard to tell. Maybe it's kind of a rectangular shape. You can't really tell unless you try and scrape off some of the moss.
I'm gonna stand it like an angle, like one of the corner points, and then see if I can light the moss on fire.
It's very damp.
My
I
book's-
figured.
Kind of
Okay.
sizzles.
My book's coming out, and I'm gonna start ritual casting detect magic, just in case we have time around in this room. If not, then I just close it and ignore the ritual.
So far,
Okay,
nothing's attacked you.
Find like where the face area might be and start clearing moss.
Alright, you clear some of the moss away, and there doesn't seem to be a face. It's more of a, almost like the shape of a scroll, of an open scroll. And in the middle of it, you find an indentation. And if you scrape the moss carefully enough, you see like the shape, a circular shape with a rune in it, and it looks very much like the rune on the pendant, but not quite. Almost like it's inverted,
Like a mirror image.
like
kinda
a mirror
thing?
image.
Armenos, I think I found the place that pendant actually goes. And I'm gonna start clearing off the rest of the moss.
Alright,
See if there's anything else here.
nothing that strikes you.
Okay. Is there anything on the table?
Nope, just dust.
Hmm.
There is also a set of stairs going down, and as you move around the room, I guess you would get to see that after a few steps, it looks like it's filled with water.
That's disgusting. Stick the pendant in the hole, would you?
Do you want me to continue trying to do this ritual, and I can hand you the pendant, or just skip?
Yes. Let's do that then.
I'll
Detect
the-
magic. Quite useful.
I'll take the pendant off, hand it over to you, and I will continue doing the casting time of the ritual.
Alright,
Since I imagine 10 minutes has not passed by this point.
not quite yet. As you put the pendant in, the wall beside the statue shimmers and disappears. Like, you find an opening like a doorway, and behind there is a corridor and a set of stairs going down.
Is that also water filled?
Nope.
If I pull the pendant out, does the wall reappear?
Nope.
If I put the pendant back, does the wall reappear?
Yes.
Alright. I'm going to open the passage again.
Okay, you do that.
Does it make any noise?
Nope, no noise.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna do it a couple more times. This is fun! Jesus, no wonder spellcasters enjoy this so much. And then I leave it open.
I look over, just shake my head. Mundane.
And then I'm gonna put it over my head. Just as he's busy with
Alright.
mutterings and head shakings.
And that's not even part of the spell.
Alright, once you finish casting Detect Magic, you can sense the transmutation magic in the area of the opening.
It lasts for 10 minutes, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna basically like hurry us along so I can get as much use out of it as possible.
Excellent.
I must say, the necklace looks quite ravishing on you.
Oh, thank you. Would you like it back?
You seem to enjoy its company far better than it works with me.
That was so much fun.
I could tell from your end.
Almost as exciting as designing a masterpiece. Magic users can do it at will. No hard labour, no toiling, no working for things. It's quite fantastic.
You do get lazy and complacent after a while, as I have.
Shall we?
Indeed.
Right, because installing
you
that
come
kind
in?
of permanent spell does not take any work at all. Right?
It's why I have to get my excitement from adventuring, because everything's just so mundane now.
Alright, who goes in first?
Either I can or Krark can. Up to
Are you
Krark.
guys all just looking at the Barbarian again?
No, I said that out loud. Either I can or you can, Krark. It is up to you.
Whatever. No, I lead in.
Celine's
Alright.
going second.
Guess I'm going third then.
And the rogue, the one that D&D originally intended to find all of
Yes.
the traps, is
Yes.
going last.
Last. Because I was like, I'm just gonna wait until there was a moment to speak up and be like, okay, everyone's already decided they're gonna go. Okay, I'll just go last.
You need to be a bit more aggressive
Yes.
with this, guys.
A little more-
Otherwise,
a
you're
little more
not just.
I
assertive.
gave you a moment of silence to say something.
Anyways, as you walk inside the corridor, you can see next to the doorway, there is a similar indentation where you could put the necklace again to close the door, if you so wanted.
Okay.
I think I shall.
Alright.
Well, I certainly hope that we'll be able to get out very quickly if need be.
I do as
If we're needing
well.
to get out quickly, we're already fucked.
Right, so the walls here are not covered in moss. They seem to be in fairly decent shape. There is a bit of dust on the stairs, and no tracks. Seems like hasn't been used in quite some time.
Detect Magic's just scanning.
Yeah.
Uh,
Very peculiar. That looks so clean around here. Yet we found the pendant on those hobgoblins, as if they were using it.
As soon as
Yes,
we're
I do.
inside, I want to check for traps.
Alright, make an
Yes.
investigation check.
Investigation, not perception.
Make a perception check if you want.
Thank you. That's 7.
It made no difference. Oh my god, those dice rolls.
Have
Well,
you switched to physical dice yet?
You don't find anything.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Oh, it's not trapped.
all right.
Alright. As
Can
you
I make a perception check now?
Sure. Perception or investigation, whichever is better
Perception.
for you. Okay.
Yes. And I
Oh,
would
I see
only
you
be
found
in
my tweets,
8,
Smith.
so. Oh. Nat 6 plus my 2.
Yeah. You don't see any
Ouch.
traps either.
Yep.
Told you.
Damn it.
You
Damn it.
start
full
going.
well believe you both.
Yeah, you start walking down the stairs. As you reach a landing, you can see another. Well, you can detect with your magic and see another indentation that seems to be pendant openable. And you can feel that the wall next to it also contains transmutation magic.
Looks
And
like
the
Another
stairs, the stairs seem to be going still further down.
It looks like
So there's another little indentation, like the
Yeah, it's like
pendant.
it's like you went down about one floor, and there's a new indentation, like a sort of landing where the stairs stop, and then they will keep going down.
It appears to
I
be the
thought
same.
this was just a key, but there's no door here.
The wall,
going-
the wall feels like there's transmutation magic on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna point it. It is another doorway, just like the other one.
Oh, excellent.
The wall disappears, and there's water rushing towards you.
Back-
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Is that all of us?
No, Selhene, because she's trying to close it before she...
So gleeful. So gleeful. Dex saving throw, non-natural 20.
Yeah, you managed to slam the pennant back into the indentation to get the wall to reappear, and you're only partially drenched, and you watch what of the water managed to get out flow down the stairs.
Cold. Cold.
It's muddy also, kinda.
Prestidigitation to, like, at the very least heat the water up. That's on him.
Thanks. Really wanted a bath today.
He said it was a door.
It was a door that happened to
I
have
carry
water
on down
in
the
it.
staircase.
That is not a door. That is a shower.
I don't even know if a
Do
shower
showers
is the correct,
even
is correct for that.
exist?
It's more of a bath.
Meanwhile, Krark's just walking on down the stairs.
Like,
I'm following.
I'm following
It's
as
like utterly disgusting.
Did I see anything past the water at all?
probably not.
Okay.
Because it was pretty fast. And the water is not actually really clear. It's the same water from the marsh.
Okay.
Alright.
We'll follow down, catch up to Krark.
Did it actually look like it was rushing or like it was
More like-
spilling out?
More like it was spilling out, but it was basically a wall of water because the room was full of water. So,
Are
Oh,
we dragging
okay.
ourselves onto the map?
So not like we
Yes,
had
you can.
opened a door into a river, but more like we opened a door into a flooded room.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you are
you
big.
don't
Why
appear
are
to
you
have the
big?
grid on.
That would be why. Indeed, let me,
Well, if I had known that,
enable.
is it
Is that what again?
is
Yeah.
the door open switch on the bottom part of the stairs, or can I reach it if I stand at the top of the stair or on the top going up side of the landing?
I'm sorry, what?
If I stand on the side of the landing where the stairs are going up rather than going down, can I reach the switch?
Probably, but I mean, the door is still pretty big.
So now you're trying to drown your half-orc.
Also, your half-orc has gone down the stairs.
Well, I was just wondering because you said that it looked like the water had been filled, or had, like, it was water coming from a room that had been filled rather than just an open floodgate. So if I had noticed that, or if Selhene had noticed that, she probably would have said, okay, wait, let's try this again. Everybody stand on the up portion and we'll try and drain the room.
Krark's already
And go
gone.
and see.
Yeah. Also, Alonso, we can sort that room out once we come back.
Always clear a room. Also, I think
It's
the mail
clear!
lady brought
It's
me
full of
something.
water!
Technically, it's not clear because it's muddy water.
True.
That's disgusting, and that is hilarious.
Yeah, I'm following them down.
Yeah,
the stairs.
so you arrive to an actual proper door. Like,
Oh,
with
joy.
a
How
handle.
weird.
I lean to the group. This is also a door.
Funny.
We are missing Remiel on the map.
Does it have a symbol?
Yes.
Nope.
Just a regular door.
I push on the door.
I want to cast detect water.
That's not a thing.
Damn.
I
What?
push on
Actually,
the
I
door.
believe that
Against-
you can
cast
detect
it against the
water,
darkness.
water as a ranger.
I don't think
Oh.
so.
Yeah, I think waters can detect waters.
Waters.
Waters can detect
water.
rangers.
Waters can detect water.
No, I don't think so. I think you can easily find drinkable water, a source of water. But
okay.
also your detect magic feels some evocation magic inside.
Hold it. Wait.
Oh, right. Holding it. I didn't really have to go, but sure.
Krark's is kind of frozen with his fingers about to touch the door.
Check for traps. There's evocation inside. That's your final
Magical
ability.
traps or mundane traps?
Hey, sneaky
Anything.
dude. Apparently there's traps here.
Alright. I guess I'm gonna have to try and hopefully persuasion. I can roll not persuasion, but
Yes, sure. Persuade the
No,
door.
perception.
To
The other
persuade
one.
the trap
yes,
See,
to
perception.
ignore us.
we've been bros for quite a while now. Can you, like,
Yeah.
not activate for us? I'll buy you a beer.
Um,
I just dropped
Hilarious.
a nat
Oh,
20 on
damn.
it.
yeah, the door seems fine.
Okay, then something's inside, then. I think we should just tread
Yes.
carefully from this point on. Carefully open the door.
You open the door. I need to reveal areas. Um,
I swear to God, if it's the light spell, I'm gonna be pissed.
and the at your feet there was a bit of the water that had rushed down and kind of stopped there, and it goes inside the room and finishes to it
Ooga
moves.
booga.
Yeah. You
Carefully!
see the walls around you are covered in carvings.
Ooh. What sorts?
I was looking for it in my notes. Sorry.
That is fine. jumped the gun a lot.
Showing various ways of preserving knowledge, including carving of stone tablets, preparing the papers and the binding for books, things like that. The symbol of Ogma, the god of knowledge and wisdom, is predominant. And on your left-hand side, there is a sort of a statue of an open book with a quill and an inkwell that the stopper of which seems to be made of diamond. And as you walk inside, the quill animates, and you hear a voice that says, "All should surrender knowledge so it may be shared." And
I take it.
the detects magic on the statue, obviously. There's a bit of transmutation. It's a bit of a mix of various things, and the evocation magic seems to be coming from the floor.
The floor. Do I know at any point on the floor? Or is it just the entire floor?
Bit of everywhere, and if you look down, you can notice, because the water kind of cleared some of the dust, you can notice like thin coppery wires that seem to cover the entire floor, making designs and patterns.
The floor is what is evocation here. I'm unsure if this is just a case of if we don't do this trial, the entire floor goes ablaze or something like this. I might be overthinking this.
Sorry.
Huh?
The floor is lava.
All right.
Can I
I
do?
wish I had spider climb.
Can I do knowledge arcana to try and get a gauge of what?
You
I
can
don't know how to
try.
describe it. 24 to
You
determine the effects
you
of the evocation.
feel you can't tell the exact effect, but clearly something could. You're not exactly sure what, but something would trigger an effect. And given that it's copper, you're thinking maybe something to do with lightning, lightning energy.
Okay, there's no way of being able to not step on the copper
Not
wires,
really.
right? Okay. I relay this to the group. I think if we do something wrong here, we're going to get a shock. Literally.
Okay, interesting.
I'd like to head over and read the book.
Alright, the book seems... It's not an actual book, it's made of stone. I could not find a stone book, strangely enough. But it's open and on blank pages. And the quill is floating in the air.
Is it possible to turn a page back? Turn a stone page back?
You try, it doesn't look like it.
Okay. Hello, disembodied voice. Do you reply to us?
All should surrender knowledge so it may be shared.
I think it's just on repeat.
Some knowledge is dangerous, however.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
What?
and how do we know what kind of knowledge to surrender?
I'm going to walk forward and take the quill, and I will write, a mixture of saltpeter, charcoal, and sulfur is a dangerous thing. Handle it carefully.
You see, as you write with the stone quill, that the words seem to be engraved in the page as you go. But you can write it with it as if it were a normal quill on normal paper. And the words like stay a little bit and then they disappear from the page.
Does anything happen after that?
Nope.
Alright. Can I pull the stopper from the ink bottle and see if there's actually ink inside there?
You do. It's empty. But you now have a stopper with a diamond on it.
Odd. Is this enchanted?
Is a stopper enchanted?
It is.
I nod.
I put it back,
Alright.
and I step back. Remember, all knowledge is knowledge. It does not have to be of an extreme level of value to be valuable to someone. It does not have to be of extreme value to you to be of value to someone.
Very true.
Correct.
I step up.
Mm-hmm.
Not all ghost stories are actually found to be made by ghosts, but many can be fraudulent just by the use of magic.
Again, you see the words being carved as you write them. They stay for a few seconds and almost seem to be absorbed by the statue.
I'm wondering if we all need to give up something and then we can pass?
perhaps.
So
Maybe.
I decide that I will now make my way over here, and I take the quill, and I think for a moment. I think what knowledge I could pass on, and so I write down that the sharpest blade cannot defeat the quickest draw.
The words.
And I write that. Yes.
Do you write more, or?
No. That's
Okay.
it. Yep.
Again, you can see the words, and they get almost absorbed by the stone page.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, if they've been saying this out loud, I go over and I'm going to write in Orcish, don't adventure with people who don't value you.
Oh man.
Try to heal us.
You see the words, and it's weird to see your handwriting, as crude as it is, in stone, and then it just disappears. And then the quill flies from your hand, and you hear the same voice that says, "The gift of knowledge given freely is blessed." And the quill starts to write very quickly on one of the pages, and it fills with magical writing, and it's like a page peels away and turns into a spell scroll.
I am grabbing that.
It is a spell scroll of Cure Wounds, level 2.
Excellent.
Very useful.
Very useful. Meanwhile, the real life player is saying, "Uh-oh."
Right.
This is
There's a reason you
This is
just
like
got
save point.
yeah.
Save point in the middle of a fucking dungeon. Oh god, we're all gonna die.
Out of interest, was anyone actually paying attention to what Krark was writing?
Yes,
that. Yes.
I was
We cannot-
writing in Orcish.
We can't
but
understand
I do not speak Orcish,
It's
so
Orcish, so.
Only
So I'm not
Armenos
paying
does.
attention.
I suppose if everyone else was, I would have been. And I bow my head slightly.
so what now?
I saw it and I bowed my head slightly.
Armenos
You
can
speak
read
Orcish.
Yeah, he
I
does.
speak Orcish.
Yes.
Brilliant. All right.
They've spoken
Weird
Orcish.
language collection.
They've
Yeah,
spoken Orcish to each other at some point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Session 1.
Hmm.
Or actually, wait. No. He spoke Orcish to me and I whispered back in Awakened Mind. That's why they don't know that I speak Orcish. It's just the fact that
Possibly.
no one really registered that I was understanding what he said.
Okay. Then I guess we head to the... Nope. Selene's gonna take a moment and find some of the more esoteric methods for preserving knowledge, maybe that she has never come across before, and like jot down quick steps like memory, mnemonics in her notebook, just because she's a nerd.
All right.
I'm going to push open this next door.
Yeah, I have nothing of special information that I thought would be useful to Selene, but
That's fine. We'll just say that Selene now knows a couple of really esoteric bits of information, like all good dorks do.
all right. You open the door and you see a big room full of small piles of rubble, and there are 3 winged statues in there. 2 smaller ones and a big one.
Piles of rubble?
I've played enough Dark Souls to know what this room is.
Do I still
I
have?
I did not mean to do that.
Do I still have detect
Whatever.
magic running?
You do.
I'm...
Anything?
Would Krark be intelligent enough?
Roll for it.
No, he wouldn't. I rolled a 2.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh my god! all gonna die!
Krark's not intelligent enough to realize that he should probably pull out his his maul.
Does
God.
anything ping on?
Not especially.
There's no magic at all.
Nothing that you can detect with detect magic, no?
It seems clear. I can't sense anything.
Alright. God.
Alright, as you enter the room, the statue in the middle of the room, which is actually a gargoyle. So, not a magic enchantment, but a creature.
Damn it!
It animates and it speaks in a deep voice, words that you cannot understand.
None of us?
No, because none of you speak either Primordial or Terran.
We have a mirror.
Ah.
I know I don't speak either of those.
Yep.
Hey!
Mirror! Hey!
Comprehend
Oh my
languages.
goodness, he's back.
My shift just ended.
Awesome.
Nice!
So Warlock comprehends languages.
I mean, is it just talking and talking?
It is. It talked a few words, and if you don't reply, it's gonna talk again.
In that case, it's not aggressive. In that case, I cast comprehend languages, and will listen again.
Alright. It asks, what is your business here?
I just realised something. Just because I can understand it doesn't mean I can speak back to it. As I
Yeah.
turn to the party.
Nope, that's tongues. It's a level 3 spell.
That's excellent. What is it saying?
What are we doing here? I turn back to it. Can you understand what I say?
It repeats, what are you doing here?
Excellent.
Okay,
Is there,
wait.
like,
Check you
dirt
can do
wait.
to, like-
Is there dirt and dust on the ground?
Hold on, I've just thought of something. It's fine. I awaken mind it.
Oh.
That works.
Dark thought. Yeah, that works.
Warlock, man!
Mirror, am I right in assuming that you are not home yet?
I am driving back.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, I'll deal with you joining back with the group later when you're
Oh
home.
yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
just listening in. In fact,
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
actually got one little thing I have to drop off, but I'm just listening in.
Okay.
We are here investigating. This tower was said to be of great importance by our pseudo-dragon friend here.
It replies, will you free us?
You are cursed?
We are linked to this tower. His arrogance bound us here to protect his tower.
Who is he?
The wizard who owned this place.
Owned? Is he passed?
A long time ago.
Then how can we free you?
There should be a stone effigy. If you destroy it, we will be released.
And what will you do once you're released?
Finally die.
God.
You just long for the end in peace.
Yes.
We will try our best. Will you allow us passage to assist you?
Here walks to the side.
Is there anything any information you can give us on the rest of our journey to freeing you?
Hello?
That was
Okay.
Mirror that left.
I was like, the
I'm back.
background noise stopped. Something's wrong.
Sorry, I accidentally. I tried stopping something and stopped the wrong thing.
That's alright.
I've just noticed how dark my room is. I've just clicked back onto Skype because the sun's setting. God, I just realized that entire thing was
Yeah,
fucking,
I
like,
was
spooky as all
tapped
hell.
out too.
Jesus.
We
Okay.
can't see you. Yes.
Sorry about that.
Alright, bless you.
Is
That
that a
was
sneeze?
adorable.
Bless you.
Thank you. It's all this extra dust.
Yeah.
Much different from sand.
Yeah, the gargoyle tells you that the level outside of the secret passages you're currently on are intact but filled with water.
As in the one we just passed.
Like that one, yes.
Right, so wait, which is that? Level?
The levels outside of the secret passage are intact but filled with water.
Secret passage, okay.
The next level down this passage includes the treasury and the workrooms.
Treasury and workrooms. Level, which one?
The next level down in the passage, in the secret part, which
Okay.
you are currently in. And he warns you, beware of the librarian.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I am usually very cautious of librarians. But thank you. Is that all, my friend?
That is all.
We'll try our best. I turn to the party. Well, that was not how I expected that to go.
And how did that go?
I forgot
means
about
there's no
Awakened Mind.
So did I, until I was like, wait! It's anything that knows a language! It isn't hostile to us. In fact, it was quite helpful. There is all the levels, the rooms and stuff outside of the secret passage we're in. They are still all intact, but they are all flooded with water.
Oh, that's excellent.
The next level that we're going to go into contains the treasury and the workrooms. There is actually, I've completely forgotten. Mia, what was it that we had to? Was it something we had to destroy to save him?
A stone
Effigy.
effigy.
Stone effigy. Yeah.
Stone effigy. Stone effigy. To break it.
Mhm.
Okay. There is also a librarian around, apparently, that we must be utmost careful with. In fact, his
A
quote...
librarian?
Yes. His quoting words was, "Beware of the librarian."
Miya, stop watching fucking Welcome to Night Vale.
I don't!
That was a robot.
Firstly, I don't. Secondly, that's not something I changed from the adventure I'm using, so...
The adventure is a Night Vale fan then.
Good God.
Like, I changed a lot of things. That is not one of them.
The
Good. Alright.
gargoyle itself actually has asked us a favor.
I'm going to the bathroom while you do that. Sorry.
Okay.
Sure.
And is the sole reason why he gave us the information, or it gave us the information. Apparently, there is a wizard that built this tower, or made this tower, and bound these gargoyles to it. If we can free these gargoyles, well, more of a good gesture by this point. After all, he gave us the information that'll help us. I asked what they would do when they were freed, and apparently it's just that they'll perish.
It may
They-
wish
so they are-
this.
They don't want to be around anymore. They wish to be free in the philosophical sense as opposed to the physical sense.
I guess that makes sense.
Makes sense. I see. Yes.
I mean,
It seems as though
they've
they
also
may have
freed it
been.
the hard way.
If you're speaking, Mir, we can barely hear you.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
Okay.
Mira.
That was
sorry.
Neon, I think.
Yes. I was gonna say it seems as though they may have been down here for quite some time, and perhaps they simply want their release from whatever bondage they're in.
I agree.
All right.
And whilst you could end up doing that, Krark, I think it would be easier for all of us if we end up
Yes.
breaking the stone effigy, which I don't think I mentioned to you. But a stone effigy is what we must break.
Mm-hmm. Though, if we have living gargoyles and we're dealing with the stone effigy, I have perhaps some thoughts that perhaps this effigy may not be as easy to break as we initially think.
I just realized something.
Oh, I wasn't
Sally.
thinking it was easy. It was built by a wizard.
I just realized something. Can I have done an insight check just to see if he was
You can try.
okay?
Oh,
This
You've
is-
been
No.
rolling so well.
I'm gonna try a physical dice this time.
Go ahead.
Good luck, man. Good luck. Oh, it's just you. It's not
just
the
me.
dice, it's just you.
Just me. I got a 3.
It's a gargoyle, man. Stone
All right,
face,
Will Wheaton.
stone expression.
Gargoyles are fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I don't-
stone, but not actually stone. It's
Also,
weird.
if you play The Witcher, they're evil fuckers.
Well, technically, gargoyles are evil fuckers in D&D too, but
I thought they were neutral.
well, my thing here says chaotic evil, but maybe it's just this one.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I don't know. I'm too lazy to look it up.
I think normally they are evil normally.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably just remembering it wrong. Whatever.
So congratulations, you avoid a fight with a gargoyle and 2 stone methods.
For now.
For now, at least.
Yeah. Alright then.
Going to go
Have
ahead.
Krark with you.
That's awkward.
Well, I didn't realize Selhene was that eager.
Ha 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 ha. Selhene is engaged. And also very, very gay.
Very, very.
Are you sure your name's
Very.
not Tamika?
If you'd seen her fiance, very gay.
Be able to make Armenos gay. Wait.
What?
What?
Somehow a woman is able to make.
No, that would not be very flattering for her.
I'm gonna go.
Unless she looked like a man, in which case
True.
that could be very flattering.
Be right back.
Lady looks like a dude? Yeah, it doesn't really work
Doesn't
as well.
work.
It's
No.
a trap.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't work as well.
Okay. So who's doing the stupid thing next? Are we going through the door? We're going through the door. Let's go through the door!
Okay.
Do you open
I
the
kick
door?
door open.
Alright.
Yes, we open the door.
You
Don't
see
even check for
stairs going down.
I was downstairs.
Awesome!
As
Go
you
down.
go down the stairs, you go down what you think is about 1 floor. That would be a car.
That's
Okay.
Yes, that's my car.
Mirror's
Yeah.
door open.
You
Well, no, that's not seatbelt, but whatever.
you go down what seems to be another floor, and you find another landing with an indentation in the wall for the necklace, which you gather probably opens to a flooded room. So do you want to try
Like
it?
a flooded enclosed room, or a flooded just
You
open
don't
to
know.
anywhere room?
The stairs, like the first time that you open this one of the secret doors, the stairs go down. They stop as a sort of landing. There's the indentation in the wall, and they keep going down.
Krark, hold on a moment. I'm going to try something. And I'm going to... Before I do this, does it look as though...
It looks
the
like
indentation on the other side of the wall? From the doorway?
I don't quite...
Like
Get
would I be reaching... If the doorway opened, would I be reaching across rushing water in order to close it again?
No, that would be the same. Like, basically it's a button that you can press to open and close, and there's one on each side of the door. Like, like you would have understood from the very first one you opened at the top.
Oh, no, I'm asking like, if you're staring at the doorway, is there one to the left and to the right of the doorway?
No,
from this side?
just on one side, just on the right.
Okay, and the stairs that we just came from are on the left-hand side?
Choose like right-hand side of where you're facing.
They would be on the right and keep going down on the left.
Okay.
So, like,
So what I am asking is, if the door opens, there's water rushing out.
Yeah.
If I am standing on the stairs that we just came from, would I have to reach across the rushing water in order to put the amulet back
No, you would
and close
not.
the door?
No, you would not.
Okay, awesome. Then I'm going to say, Krark, hold on a moment. I want to try something. And I will, like, stop the party at the edge of the stairs so that we won't get wet or drowned, and open the doorway. And then I'm going to wait for about 10 seconds and see if the water slows down, and if it doesn't, I'm going to close the door again.
Water rushes down and it splats against the wall in front of you, so some of it splashes back onto you, because that's what water does. Most of it rushes down. It seems to be rushing.
No slowing.
Rushing or rushing or
No
around.
slowing.
Alright, I will close the door again.
You close the door. The stairs
Well-
going downwards from here are very wet.
Right, now we've got to worry about breaking
I
our
had...
neck.
I had a thought that perhaps the room was enclosed and had just flooded and we would be able to flush it out, but it doesn't look like that's the case. Alright, continue
I carry on
downwards still.
downstairs.
I hope this
Basically,
tower
I
has
have
drainage
2
system.
floors for this tower, so...
Oh,
And I do realize that my next floor has the stairs coming from a non-logical place, but whatever.
And again, you don't have the grid.
or us.
damn it.
Oh, you have us.
I think I took away the grid to be able to place down the elements easier.
Here's a helpful trick for that. Hold Alt.
Yeah,
Oh, good sir.
but
good is that?
it's like
It's just been put in.
Now it's there.
it's easier to work without the grid that have to press Alt all the time.
Yep.
Anyways, you reach another stone door.
Krark's doing a bit of a shake.
Another stone door?
Yeah, they're
I
kind of
push it open.
like, yeah, they're made of stone mostly. Most of the things here are made of stone. You haven't seen anything in any other material.
I
take
push it open.
Almost as if anything else would have rotted away with the time.
I take it that my detect magic has probably run out by now.
Probably, yeah. The time to chat with the gargoyles,
Yeah.
Goyle.
I
Yeah.
push the door open.
Present knowledge.
Alright, you push the door open. I'm going to move to my proper notes for this. You push the door open and it opens on a room that seems to be a workroom. The tables are not made of wood. I could not find tables made of stone. but they are made of stones. So are the shelves on the right.
Alright.
So those are stone workbenches that line the wall, and most of the tools on the table seem to be in rather poor state. You see vials, glass vials, and things like that. It looks like a workroom. On one of the tables, there are 2 closed books and 1 open book. And there are containers in the shelves and small piles of things that seem to have crumbled to dust in the shelf on the right. And there is a door on the other side of the room.
And the table to the left, does that actually have books on it, or?
Yeah, it has 2 closed book and 1 open book.
Alright, I'm going to go take a peek. What does the open book look like?
I'm gonna join her.
It looks very much like a spell book.
Oh,
I think I
alright.
just
Shove it over
stopped
to Armenos.
Oh yes.
You what?
I'm gonna.
It's only useful to him if they're ritual
You
spells.
do what, Selhene?
I shove it over to the side and then pull one of the other books.
So you push the book toward Armenos.
Yes.
Alright!
Damn it.
I prepared exploding
There's a
runes today.
There's suddenly a mage hand appears and closes the spell book.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey now.
Remiel, I'm going to assume that you followed
Yes.
them into the room because
That
the
I
door
did, yes.
because the door shuts closed, and
yes, yes.
you hear like sort of clicking noise.
Uh-oh.
And
God.
I need to switch layers to put things to the proper layer. What am I
This is what-
doing?
Uh,
No.
As soon as
Panicking
this
everyone.
happens, maul out.
Yep.
What are the other 2 items? Just 2 regular books?
There are 2 books. They
Or
are
scrolls
closed.
or-
You want to open them, or do you want to take care of the 2 magmen that suddenly appear?
Maul out.
Well, I just wanted to know what they were because the full gesture was shoving that over to him and then pulling one of the other items
Yeah,
to me.
just
But if they're books,
moving the spellbook triggered the several glyphs of warding there.
God damn it.
Wow,
Mhm.
my
Ballor.
roll's trash.
Alright, and we're going
Initiative,
to go
right?
into initiative. And can you guys see
Yay.
yourselves in the initiative turn or not? Probably
Nope.
not.
Yeah.
different layers, so no.
Yup,
Has to be added new for each layer.
yup.
Yay, I rolled a 5. I rolled an 8.
What is their initiative? Ooh, +2, neat.
Oh God.
I
Uh.
rolled a 1.
Aww.
You are not very dexterous, are you?
No? Why would I be dexterous when I can hit you?
Yeah, I actually.
that kick-ass unarmored defense.
Mm-hmm.
What,
Have
you
you
mean
next to
my,
that?
what you mean my constitution score?
He's. Krark and myself are as dexterous as each other.
I don't need dex.
Please
to
tell me
kill
you didn't
by smacking
prioritize
with a
your
ball.
strength over your dex, Umbra.
No, my strength is even worse. My strength is
Okay,
at
good.
8. I'm
Wow.
a -1 for strength.
I think I might be
Right.
the same, actually.
Selhene.
Wow, those initiative rolls.
Yes, excellent. All right, dear sweet lord, I say, and I am going to get the fuck out of. Wait, hold on. Get the fuck out of Dodge. And then I am going to take a shot at one of those.
The closest
Things.
one, or the they look like tiny fire elementals. A bit similar to the stone ones that the statues that were in the